In the vibrant Kukama village, nestled beside a great river, lived a kind man named Okoro and his beloved wife, Alma. Their home was filled with laughter and the promise of a peaceful future. Okoro, a skilled businessman known for his great products quality and amazing customer relationship, embarked on a long journey to a far-off land known for its rich forests. Seeking special products for his business, he spent many months there, and during his stay, he met a young, innocent girl named Adwoa. She was gentle and quiet, and in his loneliness so far from home, Okoro found comfort in her company. Okoro stayed with his newly met business partner in the land, and Adwoa prepares meals for them. Their friendship deepened, and soon, Adwoa's friend Ngozi also joined them in their meals and conversations. Okoro's time in the distant land came to an end, and he had to return to Alma. Adwoa found out she was pregnant and went to see Okoro, but he had left Adwoa with a heavy heart, not even knowing she was carrying his child. Adwoa, alone and without family support, faced her pregnancy with fear and worries. When the time came, Adwoa was due, but she passed away during childbirth, her spirit leaving her body not in peace, but with a deep sense of sorrow and abandonment. Okoro returned to Alma, burying his little dirty secret deep within his heart, and continued being a loving husband as always. Few months later, great joy filled their home when Alma discovered she was pregnant. The thought of having a child was heavenly for them. But as Alma's belly grew, strange and chilling things began to happen. At first, it was subtle. They would wake up, feeling strange presence in their warm hut, as if an unseen presence stood over them. Alma would hear faint whispers, and see shadowy figures while at the river washing. On several occasions she noticed this strange figure with her anytime she goes to the river to do her chores. This continued for a while, and Alma was scared. The figure was that of a ghost, and it looked like a young woman. Alma was at the verge of losing her pregnancy. Because of the happenings, and even cooking became less exciting for her. Like leaves rustling in a windless room, and sometimes a distant, mournful sigh. Plates would sometimes fall from shelves without a touch, and shadows seemed to dance at the edge of their vision. Sleep became difficult for them both, and the joy of Emma's pregnancy was slowly overshadowed by a creeping dread. Their once cheerful home felt suffocated by an unseen sadness. Alma grew pale and weary, her energy drained by the constant fear, and Okoro felt helpless, a knot of unexplained guilt tightening in his chest. Terrified and desperate, Okoro and Alma decided to seek help at Nanaya's hut, a very powerful seer. Nanaya was an ancient woman whose eyes held the wisdom of generations, and whose face was etched with the stories of many spirits. Her hut was filled with the scent of herbs and the quiet hum of unseen energies. Nanaya looked at Okoro and Alma with knowing eyes and asked them to return in 3 days. Time for their revelations. They returned as asked. Nanaya set them down, her body trembling slightly. Then, her voice slow and resonant, she began to speak. I saw Adwoa's spirit, lost and alone, tied to the living world by a profound sorrow. Nanaya revealed everything: Okoro's journey, his secret relationship with Adwoa, the pregnancy and her lonely death during childbirth. She explained that Adwoa's spirit was not at peace, because she had died feeling abandoned and unseen. Her story untold, her restless spirit longed for acknowledgement and a release from her earthly sorrow. Okoro and Alma listened, tears streaming down their faces. Months later, Okoro, overwhelmed by guilt and grief at home, finally confessed everything to Alma, pleading for forgiveness. But Alma felt really heartbroken. Days passed, Okoro still pleading. Alma, though heartbroken by his betrayal, understood the deep sadness that had driven the haunting. She realized that Adwoa's spirit deserved peace and her home as well, and forgave her husband. They returned to Nanaya's, instructed on how to help, not with Okoro's wife but with a young maiden who looks like her. Nanaya spoke, pointing in a particularly direction, and appeased Adwoa's spirit. They acknowledged her life, her love and sacrifice. Few days later, Alma gave birth to a healthy, beautiful baby, strong and vibrant. Okoro and Alma were very excited. This baby was indeed a great blessing to their lives. Okoro and Alma, truly at peace, raised their child with boundless love and quality meals. living their days stronger together alongside their daughter Chechi, having learned a profound lesson about the importance of truth, responsibility, and finding peace, even for the spirits that linger, ensuring Achechi was properly cared for and fed with great meals together with them happily at the table, grateful for the perils not taking over their lives.